sort of separate from the rest of the house, both in the way it feels and the way it's decorated. It has more of a, to me, city feel to it. It's more of a raw attic. The Cocoon chair in the attic, it's from Östberg Furniture. It's a Danish brand again. It is a beautiful mix of materials, and like it's like cocoon shaped. So when you sit there, it sort of hugs you. It's really nice. You can sit there with a book and just rest. It's beautiful.